It's your boy J-Jus. Hope each and every one of you guys is having a safe and blessed day. So guys, today we are going to be talking about 5 Air Jordans that I personally feel Jordan brand needs to re-release. But nonetheless, with that being said, y'all, let's jump right into this top 5. First up on the list, guys, we have the Air Jordan 2 Chromes from 2004. Now, of course, this is a classic right here, classical colorway. This actually was the first time that Jordan brand decided to put an all-black colorway on the Air Jordan 2. Now, you see we got some different hints of, silver going on there. And, this is one of them colorways as to where, I don't know if you will be able to get a pair now. Seeing how this shoe is over 10 years old, I feel like it's best, to wait for if Jordan brand ever gives us a release, because man, this pair right here, you throw these on one time and that midsole is just gonna crack. But I definitely do like these, man. This is one of the classics that dropped around the time that the Air Jordan 8 Bugs Bunnies dropped. They did drop a more newer retro kind that I believe it released the year before or the year after, and it kind of had like that weird shape. I want to say it kind of had like, the laces overlap kind of by like this flappy, pouch. But in my opinion, they just released the Air Jordan 2 Chromes without the patent leather, just in original, snakeskin form. I'm all here for it, man. That is just one I would love to see and would love to, just have back in the collection, man. So, in my opinion, if Jordan brand does decide to release those, man, listen, I'm all here for it. Second on the list is the Air Jordan 9 French Blues, originally released in 2002. Now, this was the first and last time that we did see this release, and man, just the colorway overall. Like, now, if you guys remember last year when I did talk about the Air Jordan 9 Fire Reds, I did say that I would have preferred the Air Jordan 9 Flint Grays over these. Now, that's what they were nicknamed, the Flint Grays, but I would have preferred the Air Jordan 9 French Blues over these, in my opinion, just because it's a classic and it is taking some similar, color blocking from an OG, which is that black and white Jordan 9, and in my opinion, definitely could have brought those back the same way as they bought them in 2002, because man, it would definitely spark, a lot of memories for, a lot of sneakerheads that was into sneakers around that time. I know it sparks some memories for me, man. It's just a, nice subtle colorway. And if y'all know, Air Jordan 9s was definitely a popular model around that time. So man, it definitely would be nice to actually see these pop back up, in Jordan brand's caliber somewhere, and just bring back some classic colorways, man. Like this right here, this colorway, forever dope. I just would have bought these back instead of giving us them Air Jordan 9 Fire Reds, in my opinion. Nonetheless, if you do like the Fire Reds, listen, you like it, I love it, but y'all know I'm classic, OG over everything, so I would have definitely preferred these way better. Third on the list, we got the Air Jordan 16 Cherry Woods from 2001. Yes, the Air Jordan 16 Cherry Woods, a popular colorway, in my opinion, because it is an OG colorway. It is one of the 4 OG colorways, followed by the black and varsity red pair, the midnight navy pair, and the light ginger and dark charcoal pair. Now, in my opinion, that light ginger pair is definitely dope, in my opinion. Even if they was to bring back some of those similar colorways, I wouldn't even be mad about it. But in my opinion, this colorway right here just definitely sparks, some memories. Now, of course, when it comes to the Air Jordan 16, you guys know that this was a shoe that, you were able to remove that magnetic pouch. And the cool thing about it was you had a reverse flip side. So if you didn't want to wear this on the gray side, then you were able to switch it to that, maroon side. I like to call it maroon, but you were able to switch it to that maroon side, and you could even wear one with the pouch on and one sneaker with the pouch off. In my opinion, y'all know me, I'ma definitely just wear with both the pouches on. But this Air Jordan 16 was different from most of the other Air Jordan 16 models, simply because for most of the models we had patent leather on the toe cap. With this one consistently consisted of just all leather going around. So it definitely had some characteristics that stood out to it that was definitely different from many of the other Air Jordan 16 models. And man, there's so many other models out there that I could have named, but this one, I had to go with an OG, man, in my opinion. And also these came with that special box with MJ's face on it as well, man. So if Jordan Brand was to bring these back, man, you gotta do something to keep these with that, you know, that'll have that nostalgia that comes with it, man, at least. Because, man, these right here, whew, listen, if you was outside and into sneakers around that time, I'm gonna say it again, if you know, you know. Coming in at number 4, we got the Air Jordan 10 linens from 2005. Now, man, this colorway right here is just definitely different, because as I always mention, this isn't a colorway that gets thrown on most Air Jordans, you know, and we haven't seen an Air Jordan 10 in a while. I want to say the last Air Jordan 10 that we've seen was either the Seattles or the Orlandos, and I want to say that was either 2018 or 2019. But man, Jordan Brand just needs to start releasing some more, you know, classic Air Jordan 10 colorways. I wouldn't even be surprised if they was to give us the Chicagos from 2012. I mean, listen, I'm all here for it. But with this colorway, it was just something different. It wasn't the most popular colorway, but it was just a colorway that, you know, you can definitely step out with, and you can definitely rock out with. They did come out with a collab Soulfly pair in 2020. Now, the difference is with that pair, that was a collab, and they did throw some sale hints on that pair. Now, that is completely different from the 2005 pair, because where you see they had sale on the base of the shoe, on 2005 pair, they simply had all white. So give us that 2005 pair, you know, just give us that rendition. And the 2020 pair also has sale green on there, as to where the 2005 pair had University Blue Jumpman on the outsole. So man, give us that 2005 pair. In my opinion, listen, that is gonna spark so many memories, man. Listen, it would just give us sneakerheads the satisfaction of just owning another Air Jordan 10. I know Air Jordan 10s isn't the most popular model, but it is a model that MJ did play in, and it definitely, you know, is a model that, you know, doesn't get spoken about a lot, doesn't get shown upon a lot. So man, I definitely would love to see an Air Jordan 10 retro release again. And last up, we got the Air Jordan 7 Raptors from 1992. Of course, one of the 4 original Air Jordan 7 colorways. I definitely would love to see these rock. Now, of course, we had so many different retros of these. We had the first initial release in 1992. Then we had that 2002 release. Then we had that 2009 release. And then followed by that 2012 release. Now, in my opinion, I would say that the closest release that they had to the 1992 version was that 2009 version, because, you know, age and time difference, of course, you know, the suede on the 1992 pair was a bit lighter than the 2002 pair. And in my opinion, the 2002 pair and the 2012 pair compare more to each other than the 1992 pair and the 2009 pair. But in my opinion, you know, I definitely would like to see these, you know, just come about. And even though Michael Jordan didn't play for the Toronto Raptors, this colorway was still inspired by that team. And I'm actually glad that they decided to drop a colorway like this, because it just definitely, you know, it is definitely one of my favorite, you know, models of the Air Jordan 7. I had so many different, favorite models of the Air Jordan 7. And this right here is hands down one of them. And it's an OG colorway. And y'all know I'm OG over everything. So I feel if Jordan Brand was to give us these back, listen, I'm OG over everything. So if y'all giving us these like the 1992 version or the 2002 version, listen, I'm all here for it. Nonetheless, man, let me know what you guys' top 5 retros to release are down in the comment section below. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like at the end of this video. Make sure to follow me for more content like this. And like I always say, you got your boy J-Jus, you got the channel, you got my top 5 Air Jordan retros that I feel Jordan Brand should release ASAP. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. Reach for the stars. Sky's the limit. And we out.